Alright, so this review is on Far Cry 3 and 4. And we'll talk about the first one. I'll even talk about the fifth one that is coming up that they've talked about doing, and looks like they're in works as far as how they want to do the game, and they have some great ideas on how to do it. Starting with 1 and 2. 1 and 2 were not that great of games. I've seen them played. Wasn't impressed at all as far as graphic wise or anything. Came out Xbox, not 360 or not the one, but Xbox. And they just weren't good games. This third one came out, rebooted the whole franchise to the point they were worth playing again. Third one, you start off, you're this guy from America, and you and your friends, your brother, you guys get captured. People start dying off. You got to start developing abilities, stuff here and there. Do the side missions if you can, or if you want to. I personally do them because it makes the game a lot easier when you're doing the actual campaign missions. I really can't talk about enough on how great this game was. The main character that you see over there was one of the best villains I think I've played in a game. He was out of his mind, but he was such a great character. And a lot of people wanted to see him come back in the fourth one, which he didn't. Spoiler alert. But it was still good enough to have him in this one game, even though he deserves to be in many, many more. It's an open world game. You go wherever you want, except off the island. And it's a first-person shooter. I stuck to the bow and arrow and the sniper rifle. So I had the stealth and the range. Always had the silencers on all my weapons. That because it keeps you from being detected a lot easier. Keeps backup from coming, stuff of that nature. And you find little tactics here and there on how to defeat the bases and stuff like that, which that was my favorite part, going after the little like headquarters and stuff. Not so much the campaign. The campaign was great, don't get me wrong, but I love to just do the side missions. And a lot of games don't do that now. They don't have very good side missions. I played Sleeping Dogs a while back. There were some side missions I just would not do. I did not have fun doing them, so I didn't do them. But there were other ones that I did find that I enjoyed doing. And this game is kind of the same way. You got your racing type missions, you got your timed missions, you got your hunt down, your bounty hunter missions, stuff of that nature. So this game, I would give it a 5 out of 5. This was, to me, the best one in the franchise. Saying that, the fourth one. The fourth one, to me, was a bit of a letdown. You can honestly beat this game in less than 15 minutes. There's a special little thing in the very beginning of the game that allows you to beat it. But I like this game better because you got to make choices on what you wanted to do. There wasn't so much of that in the third one, and a lot of games get away from that, letting the player decide what happens in the game. This fourth one was a lot bigger. It was a lot harder to move around. The third one was very easy, but this fourth one was a lot harder to move around in the game. I took the little helicopters and went everywhere just because driving was a pain. But that night I felt like this fourth one didn't have the storyline strength that the third one did. And it leaves a lot to be desired. Matter of fact, when I first was reading about this game, I had high hopes for it. And then when it came out and I played it and I beat it, I was worried that they weren't going to have a fifth one. But it still did well enough off the third one. I believe the third one's sells and how much people loved it, they were actually doing a fifth one. A while back, Ubisoft had a survey, what would you like to see in the third game? And there were a list of them. Of course, there was like, you're on this island, a zombie apocalypse type thing. And we've done that on Dead Island. We don't need another one. Zombies are really to the point that they're getting overplayed. The only people that actually seem to be doing it right are people from Walking Dead, but that's a whole nother video. When they do this fifth one, the top choice was dinosaurs. People wanted a Jurassic World type of game. And I think that is a brilliant idea because dinosaurs are not overplayed as much as zombies and vampires and whatever Twilight wants to butcher. But this fourth one was still worth playing. I wouldn't give it a 5 out of 5. I actually give it a 4 out of 5. And I would highly recommend you playing the third one. You don't need to play the first two to figure out what happens in the third one or the fifth one. They're irrelevant. Because each time you play the game, you're playing a whole new character, whole new motive, whole new desires. So you really don't have to play each one to kind of fit what happens in the next one. Just do the third one, just do the fourth one, and enjoy them. They're awesome games. The shooting is great. The bad guys can be difficult at times. Depending on what weapon you have, you can mow them down, you can blow them up, you could take them out stealthily. I try to do every mission as stealthily as possible. Didn't always work out, but it was still a lot of fun to do. I'm actually going to try to get the third one playing through. I think I might do a playthrough of that. But for me to do a playthrough, I do everything, so it may be a long, take a long time. Sleeping Dogs took a long time. Any game that I do, I have to really sit down and like, do I want to play this all the way through? Do I know what I'm playing all the way through? Fourth one, I definitely am thinking about playing that one as well, because if I do the third one, I got to do the fourth one. If fifth game comes out, I got to do the fifth game. So, but if you play this game, play it with the need just to have some fun. Run around, just shoot up people if you want, drive around. The scenery, the graphics are amazing. You look at some of these places and they're just, it's tropical island. So they're very beautiful, very, well done. Ubisoft did a great job on these games. So, for the third one, like I said, 5 out of 5. For the fourth one, 4 out of 5. Still worth playing, definitely worth getting. Go out and get these games. And as always, subscribe. Links to my Twitch channel below. Links to my Twitter below. And enjoy the game. Oh, and let me know if you like or dislike this game, and what I could do better. If you want to see a walkthrough of these type of games, or you want to see a walkthrough of a certain game, let me know. I'll be happy to go out and get it. If I don't have it already, I'll go out and start playing that game, posting the videos. I usually get about 6 videos up every 2 days. Because I record about 2 hours of video and then post them. But like I said, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you think. Thank you.